Hey, thanks for coming by. I'm Petty Officer Ryan. I'm a first class bosun mate in the Coast Guard, and I'm really glad you decided to swing by and have this conversation about switching over from another branch into the Coast Guard. First of all, I want to commend you on making an excellent decision just to be here with me right now because I do believe that the Coast Guard has so much to offer and it is such a different experience than what I've heard of other branches. I joined the Coast Guard in 2012. I've been in over 12 years now, going on 13, and I've been stationed just about in every corner of the country. So it gives you the opportunity to be stationed maybe closer to home if you're looking for that, or not deploy to an overseas situation unless you want to. That's all a voluntary situation. So we're not sending you over to war. You're not going to be in a war zone. You're going to be right here at home, ensuring that our American people are safe and assisting with marine traffic along rivers that really are hugely important to the success of our economy. My experience in the Coast Guard has been really rewarding, for lack of a more exciting term. I've been able to see a lot of places that I probably never would get to go and see. I've gotten to be home every night with my spouse. I've gotten to help coach a high school basketball team and lower level teams throughout my career and be a part of the community in which I live and not just in and out the door. I've really gotten to feel as though I made a difference in people's lives the way that they had in mine. I think that the Coast Guard is a little bit different in the way that it utilizes its chain of command. Your supervisor is going to not only know who you are, your CO or OIC is going to know who you are, know your name, call you by your first name potentially, depending on the size of your unit and the the way your supervisors work. We did that in my previous job. I was a member of a command cadre, and it was super rewarding and so much fun. And it was a cool way for me to be able to kind of pay back those that had helped me along my way. And if I could reach out and do whatever I can to help my folks and make them the most successful versions of themselves, both within the Coast Guard and outside. I've gotten kids into colleges. I've allowed for folks to go on temporary duties to get more experience in other things. And that's been done for me as well. So I really do believe that they care about me. They care about each other. It's a family. Everybody says that, but I think the Coast Guard actually is. It really means it when it says that. They actually care about how you're doing, how your family's doing, and they want to make the work that you have to do the most rewarding they can possibly make it. I mean, some stuff is stuff that nobody wants to do, but you get through it and you get through it together and you have a good time doing it, and then you might get a really kind of funny story out of it. It's just a little bit different in the way that we work. Being a bosun mate, I've gotten to experience so many different things, seen so many different places. I've gotten to operate vessels from 154 feet in length to 20 feet in length, and be in charge while I was driving them the whole time, which was pretty amazing. I don't know that other branches allow you to do that. It's been so much fun driving boats, especially ones that don't belong to me. Multi-million dollar assets I get to take out and cruise around and do a job that I can feel good about at the end of the day. My last job was maintaining aids to navigation, which is a super cool aspect of what we do. We also do search and rescue. We do some maritime law enforcement. We do a lot of things for the environment, which I think is also one of the coolest things that we do, making sure that everything's clean and safe and operated the way that it's supposed to be under the maritime law. So I'm really glad that you stopped by. I hope that this interested you a little bit more in seeking out a new path for yourself in the Coast Guard. I'm looking forward to the beginning of your journey. Thanks again.